Hi, Sarah Lee. Hi, Jen. Happy Thursday. Amazing. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Well, I have had kind of the weirdest about 12 and some hours. I lost internet and cable service at about 5 p.m. yesterday. It was out. They kept saying it's going to be back at 7:15. It's going to be back at 9:30, and then nothing. So no internet, no cable yesterday, and so I was just packing. I was just setting everything up. So today, yeah, I'll just finish everything I was working on last night. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, so it was a really, really weird night not having internet on my computer. It's like that was so strange. But this morning I got up, I checked, nope, nothing, and then 7, boop, it was on. Um, I do kind of live by an area where there's an industrial park. Um, there's other businesses, and I kind of wonder if maybe it was like scheduled maintenance. They just didn't tell anybody that it was scheduled, but it's really interesting that it went down a little after 5. Like a lot of businesses, most businesses, they're kind of wrapping things up 5 o'clock. And then a lot of them start again 7 or so, 7, 8 in the morning. So it's like, it's an odd time frame. I kind of get the feeling that it was like scheduled, but not announced. So, little things like that, but it was very strange. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, it was very, very odd, but I am so glad to be having it back. I am uploading yesterday's vlog. As we speak, it's working in the background. So it should be ready to go after the sale. But yeah, it's a little stressful, it's a little weird. But it's just very strange you get so used to internet and cable and everything. And then when it goes down, you're kind of like, well, now what? Hi, Amy. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Sabrina. So yeah, so it was interesting having an evening free of internet and cable, but yeah, but I was fine. The only thing I did miss is I've kind of gotten used to having the TV on as I fall asleep, watching something, usually something funny. I like watching funny or like Disney musicals. Yeah, I'm a big Disney musicals kind of person too. I love that. And so just something really fun like that to kind of fall asleep to. And I kind of missed it last night. Yeah. So, but everything's back up and running now. Hello, Tammy. Yeah, so it's good. It's gonna be a good day, right? Because now everything's working like it's supposed to. So let's see what is going on. Well, I don't have anything else going on today other than just work as usual, getting stuff done. Hi, Georgia. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be right back here with another lunchtime sale for the East Coasters, breakfast sale kind of for the West Coasters. And then Friday night, it's the Sue Spezio show. So Aaron Proctor and I will be selling vintage photo related items, and we will be having a fun chat with Sue. Hi, Gina. And then on Saturday night, I am having Kim from Oh My Vintage join me. So that will be a lot of fun. I always enjoy spending time with Kim. And yeah, late night Kim, it gets a little fun too. People who aren't quite used to staying up late, East Coasters who aren't quite used to staying up late, they can get a little silly when the sleepiness starts to start to come in. So that's always fun. But Kim is sweet. She's got great stuff. And when do I have time to thrift? I don't. It's funny. I don't do a lot of thrifting, which I know sounds really strange, but I do some kind of binge thrifting. So I was very lucky a few weeks ago to have come across a really good thrift store sale, some online estate sales, some other like estate sale stuff. So yeah, I ended up with like in kind of less than a week period hitting like, I don't know, 6, I think, estate sales and thrift stores. So that was like a nice big chunk of inventory. So I'm kind of working through that a bit before I go and fill up again. But yeah, I tend to do things in little binges like that. Like I'll take one day and I will spend the whole thing, doing that. Or I will do some online stuff, just kind of depends. But yeah, it's kind of like that I just kind of spend a little bit of time doing that. And then yeah, I was just really, really lucky to just kind of everything just kind of fell into place in like a week's period. And I'm like, okay. and and then um, I ended up with 2 bags just this last weekend that I forgot to unpack. So that was like, okay, 2 more bags of inventory for me. Um, so that was fun. Yeah, estate sales here, they're good, but they're kind of crazy. Um, ever since the lockdown and everything, they've been going kind of a little weird. And I don't know if they're still doing it. I kind of have to look, but they're still, I think, like limitations on the number of people they'll let in. And so many people are getting there like an hour before the sale starts and on a sign up sheet and everything. And it's like, I don't want to fool with all of that. So yeah, I'm kind of still limiting in-person estate sales. I'd like to do more. Um, kind of waiting for maybe a little nicer with the yard sales and stuff, kind of incorporating that. But yeah, it's like, well, in even like online estate sales, Seattle, it's hard getting through Seattle, north and south, because Seattle kind of has one freeway system. It bottlenecks down because it's narrow and old. And so it's not really good. If you're in the north end, it's hard to get to the south end. If you're in the south end, it's hard to get to the north end, kind of thing. And when you look at my area and the number of online estate sales, there's like 4 or 5 south of Seattle for every one that's in the north end. So there's a lot of stuff I'm missing out on in the south end, but I'm just not going to go there because it's just not worth my time spending, an hour plus in traffic each way. On a good day, it's only like an hour. It's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of sitting. So I tend to not. But yeah, the south end, south of Seattle, has so much more opportunity than the north end does. But I do my best. I do my best with what I've got. And I do enjoy, going out and seeing what's out there. So, but yeah, I tend to do it in kind of small batches because you guys, you keep me busy, which I love. I love keep me busy here. I'm happy to do that. Plus, I have a ton of stuff I need to list, which is really started out being my goal at the beginning of the year. Jan knows I fell off the wagon a little bit, but this week, and especially even today, I think I'm getting back on. I think I am going back to my goals starting today because I have been really working hard the past few weeks of getting stuff done. So that's my goal. And again, I'm doing the daily vlog, so I'm taking you guys along for the journey and we'll see what I get done, right? All right. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am going to start off. So today is like a misfits sale. I have parts of sets. I have some sets, but I have parts of sets. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to start off, like I do a lot of times, with some things that are just, I don't know. I'm going to give you an opportunity. And thank you guys. I appreciate all your kind words. I appreciate that. um, but this one, again, if you are interested, um, just put free into the chat. I have Jasperware. Yeah, it's got a piece missing. But I know there's a lot of crafters out there. I know you can take parts of this for jewelry. I know you can take parts of this for other crafts. So when I have a broken piece, yeah, there's a good chance it's going to end up somewhere where I don't want it to end up. But I like giving you guys, especially the crafters out there, an opportunity to grab this for free. I'll throw it into your box. You know, if you've got a box started, we'll start a box for you. But something can be done with this. This can be reworked in some way. And again, if there is a crafter out there, just type free into the chat. I'll hang on to it for a few days. So if it doesn't get taken during the sale, either the first round, the speed round, I will hang on to it. And Jackie will take that. I think that's what Jackie is saying. Jackie will take that. But yeah, it's for free, Jackie. So that I can put in your box. That's coming to you. Just give me a thumbs up or something, or a yes, just to make sure that I have gotcha. And hi, Linda. Well, and again, you know, I like if I have pieces that I think someone can use for a crafting project or get some kind of use out of it. I'm trying to keep as much, like everybody else, out of the landfills, and you know, if someone can use it for something, hey. I've got another piece here. It's faded. Okay, this one I don't have high expectations that anybody's going to be able to use this for anything, but again, I'm going to offer it. It's just a saucer. It is a gold saucer. Yeah, it was used by somebody a lot. Some of the gold has faded. If you think you have a use for a saucer, just type free into the chat. You know, again, I know a lot of people do mosaics and other kinds of works and are always looking for little ceramic pieces. And Noelle is going to take that one. Thank you, Noelle. So yeah, so I like to, when I can, offer things up, you know, yeah, so they have another little chance in life. Oh, here it is. Now this piece, again, because a lot of this stuff is going to be kind of misfits. It is a really pretty piece. I'm going to start it at $1. It's just a lid, but I really wish I would have been able to find the bottom of this because I love the shape of it, but it is just a small lid. Beautiful design on here. I'll get you some measurements on this also. It is 3 inches by 2 inches. And thank you, Jackie. So yeah, just a really pretty lid. Again, can be used for all kinds of things. And hi, Patty. A sunny day. Nice. Nice. It is. It's not horrible. It's a little cloudy, but it's not bad outside. So I'll take it. All right. Well, I'm going to count this one down for Jackie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Thank you. All right, I have got some shakers. So we are going to do these. I'll do them one at a time. They're all pretty much, I think, going to start. Well, a lot of them are going to start at $1 because they're just single shakers. But I know there's a lot of collectors out there, and even a single shaker is kind of cool. This one, it's a souvenir piece. It does say Seattle on it. It is made from wood. Yeah. Yeah, made from wood. How about that? No, Jan. I'm trying to think. Nope, I've got one somewhere in this house. I have one brown, but it's not drip glaze. It's like a bottom for a pot, something like that. But no, it's not drip glaze. Sorry, I don't think I have any drip glaze left. No, because that usually does go. Yeah, because a lot of people collect that. All right, so $1 for the wood shaker. So I will bring that back for the speed round. Next up is another shaker. It is going to start at $1. This one is done like a little Toby mug. He's got a little chipping around. I will. So he's got a fancy bottom. So shaker, $1 for the shaker. That is kind of reminiscent of a little Toby mug. All right, so we'll bring him back. I've got another shaker. This one is made in Japan. This one is marked Japan. Nice shape. Pretty little red flowers on that one. And, oh, Jackie, let me know which one you want. How about that? Let me know which one. Since I'm going to get confused here having so many at $1. So let me know which one it is you're interested in. Well, Patty, we can start calling you Fancy Bottom. We can totally do that. Both. Does that mean both of these? Both of these? I know, I'm making it difficult for you, Jackie. Sorry. So we'll say wood, Toby, flower. How about that? I'll hook you up. Okay, the man and the white one. You got it, Jackie. Thank you. Okay, that is going to Jackie. And that one is going to Jackie. Okay. Then I have, this one is going to start at $2 because it is an older milk glass, but it is just a single. But it is, ooh, that's a lot of light on there. It is a really pretty older milk glass one. It's got this old screw on top that is in pretty good condition. The metal on there is still nice. This one probably wasn't for the salt. So that is in good condition. The top here is in good condition. And it is just a nice milk glass. And I do see N. Murphy. Hi, Carrie Ann. And hi, Mary Beth, if I didn't say hello. get that on there right. And I'm going to count that down for N. Murphy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to N. Murphy. Thank you. Okay, I've got another milk glass one. This one is also going to start at $2. I think this one, yeah, this is the one. It has a K on the bottom of it. So this was made by, I think, Kemple. Kemple made this one. It's got some serious weight to this. Man, it is thick with milk glass. This is a little on the heavier side. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, one of these may have been filled with pepper. I'm just going to say there may be some pepper remnants. And let's see, we've got Jackie at 4 right now. Hi, Barb, and thank you. Let me see this one. Around the top. Yeah, this one does have a little ring of fire around the top, but it is super thick. Yeah, and it's got the little K on the bottom there. So I do think that that is Kemple. Really pretty pattern. And I have got Jackie at 6. And thank you. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Jen. Hi, Denise. Thank you, Amy. I know I think that's the pepper. One of these that I've been playing around with. I think that it had the pepper in it. Thank you, N. Murphy. And so we have Jackie at 6. All right. So I am going to count that down for Jackie. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that shook a few things loose in my head. Okay. Now this piece, I keep talking about the World Traveler Estate, but this is one of those pieces from the World Traveler Estate. Okay. It has a repair to it. Not the best repair to it, but where are you going, Joe? But it's a really cool piece. And this is one of those pieces I've hemmed and hawed, and it's just unusual enough that I've been very tempted to keep. But I can't keep everything. Hi, what do you smell on my hands? Huh? What do you smell? You smell something. All right, we are going to start this off at $2, maybe. There it is. So I picked up quite a few pieces from the World Traveler. Hi, Happy Maker. And they spent some time in Greece. And what they picked up a lot of times in Greece was from museums that were like copies of pieces that are in the museum. Now here, I'm going to show the back because that's where you can really see. It broke. There's the repair. Messy glue. Hi, Mia. But it's also stamped on the back, classical theater, mask, tragedy from Greece. So they picked this up in their travels. Here it is. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. And I think, if you can get past the wrong glue that they used. And maybe there's a way to do a better repair on it. I know, isn't it a tragedy? I know. I was waiting for somebody else to say that. Oh, Poppy. Oh, yeah. They must go crazy when my boxes arrive because, the inspectors, they have to inspect every box I leave by the front door for the mail carrier. So, oh, and my mom's in on this one. I know it's really, really cool. And I don't know if there's a way to take this off and refix it so that it's not so obvious with that. But all right. So my mom is in on this one. So I'm going to count it down. But yeah, it's a really neat piece. And old Greek theater was a little on the odd side. I know. Do you like that one? Do you? Do you like that one? All right. Now you're in my way. Can you come down here for a sec? Just for a sec. Come here. Come here. Just for a sec. Right down there. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. Okay. Next up, I have another wall plaque. And this is going to start at $2. I think there might be a, that's true. Then I do kind of get to keep it, don't I? Unfortunately, I think there is damage here, but it is the cute little courting couple. I'm not sure if the damage was like that or if I did this. But right in here, it does look like there is a little bit of the ruffle missing her dress. Not so much that you would notice it, but it is a really cute little wall plaque. There's the couple. They are popping out, so you get a nice 3D effect. It does have a hook for hanging right here. He's got a little bouquet of flowers in his hand. But yeah, it does, from the look over here to over here, it does look like just a little bit of damage has happened, which it is really hard when you're using that kind of a lacy material to not have any damage. It's not marked as to who made it. And it measures, let's see here, about 7 inches by 5 inches. So 7 by 5. Hi, Kathy. And so that just $2 for the cute little courting couple. Okay, but I will bring them back for the speed round, give you a chance to think about that and show how they pop out of the frame there. All right. So we will pass on that. And then, okay, so this next piece is also going to start at $2. It is an antique, and it is an antique trivet. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of paint loss on the front, so I'm giving this to you guys for an insanely good price. So right in through here, you can see there is a little bit of loss. And yeah, just in general, this was a piece that was used as a trivet, and there's just a little bit of wear to the flowers. But this is an antique trivet. Still has a lot of life left and absolutely can still be used as a trivet. It's a beautiful porcelain piece. It's got some nice gold dusting around the ruffled edge. On the back, Yeah, it's a mark that is a little hard to read. It's got all kinds of marks on it. There is the back, and it measures, thank you, Noelle. Almost a 7-inch diameter, but absolutely can still be used as a trivet. And it is a beautiful piece, still has a lot of life to it. And no chips, no. The only thing with it is just that little bit of loss. And the most obvious one is just kind of right in through here, where it seems like maybe it got scraped right on here at some point. That's the most obvious one. And then just a little bit of general wear on the flowers, but not horrible. But over the years of washing and using, yeah, it's going to have a little bit of loss. But thank you, Poppy. And Noelle is in at 6. And then when you have it on the counter, you can really see the ruffle, like a little ruffle skirt around. And I've got Poppy at 7, Noelle at 8. I like this style of rose too. It has a very Victorian look to it, the way that the roses are done. And I have Noelle at 10. I'll try to get in without the glare. Poppy is out. Thank you, Poppy. And I will count that down for Noelle. Going once, going twice, and sold to Noelle. Thank you. Okay, I've got another antique piece. It is a little shaker. So not quite a salt shaker, more like, I guess you would consider this like a muffineer, but it's a little one. And oh, how fun, Mia. Well, happy birthday to your son. Thanks so much for stopping in. And I hope you guys have a really fun day. So this is a little Nippon piece. Oops. So it is hand painted Nippon. It does have the cork still in it, but it is hard to get those out. But I'll show it. It is a small one, but here is the top. So you can see it is like a muffineer type top for a cinnamon or powdered sugar or something like that. It's got a little bit of wear on there, but you can still see that one little star in the center. I think Kathy was trying to come in at $2. Now we've got Patty at 3. Thank you. So I'm going to get in here close so you can see the pretty flower design on it. So it's kind of an ivory top with a white bottom. And we've got N. Murphy at 4. And then a little one in the back. Even the handle is a little of the ivory color, but it's been used. It does have a little wear on the gold there, a little wear on the top. But I love these hand-painted Nippon pieces. And thank you, Patty. I see you in at 5. And yeah, definitely could use these for hat pins. Yep, that is a great way to use them. Hello, Donna. And I'll show that little flower again. You can see there's a little bit of gold accent paint on the flowers and some gold on these also. And N. Murphy is out. Thank you. Yeah, pretty piece. Oh, Mia's son is 22 today. Nice. All right, so I'm going to count this down for Patty. Going once, going twice, and it's thinking. There it is. Sold to Patty. Thank you. Oops. Bring these down. And that. Okay. Trying to keep things semi-organized over here. Okay. Next up is a coaster set. One of the pieces is fine. One of the pieces has a very, very small chip. Oh, Jan, waiting for a grandbaby sometime between now and next Friday. Well, that narrows it down. Oh, hi, you're back. All right. All right. Let me make room for you. That was fast. Oh, nope, not staying. All right. So the coasters I have offered the one here. This one does not have a chip. And yes, congrats. Congrats. And hi, Sherry. This one has a teeny, teeny chip. Let me see if I can even get it on there. Right there. Right there. There is a teeny, teeny chip. Hi, Jolita. But these are coasters, trinket dishes, food prep dishes. You'll get both of them for $2. And Jackie is in for $2. These are made in Japan. So they are by Creative Fine China, made in Japan. Oh, they're the ones that moved to Florida. Okay. Okay. And I'll get in close so you can see pink roses and lots of multicolored leaves. Some of the leaves are like a silvery color. Some are green. Some are even a little pinkish. All right, so they're coaster size set. And I'm going to count these down for Jackie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Thank you. Okay, if we have any Coca-Cola lovers, I've got a couple of pins, like button pins. They are going to start at $5. I have a pair of them. I'll sell them together. Hi, Sharon. This one is coming apart. Yeah, it did not weather well with the years. But this one says, what is it? Smilin' Man Sell Coca-Cola. No idea. Maybe a vendor's pin? Maybe the guys who were stocking Coca-Cola would wear this. It seems like it should have some movement to it. Oh, there it did. It moved a little bit. Can you see this part right here? It did move a little bit. Yeah, it's got that weird texture to it that it should, maybe there's more that it does, but that part moves. The other one is Max Headroom. Who remembers Max Headroom? So there you go. Coke, and they're pouring Coke through his ears and it's coming out the other side. There you go. So 2 pins, vintage Coca-Cola. I mean, these are, I'm going to say both of these are at least from what, the 80s? Max Headroom, wasn't he from the 80s? So button pins, Coca-Cola. This one moves. So I did get that to move. There, you can see that little orange. And then Max Headroom. So you'll get both of these. $5. And oh, Jolita, I was just about to put him down. Jolita is in. Was he 90s? Gosh, I don't remember. It seems like it's been so long. I don't remember. But yep, there you go. Yeah, fun blast from the past. And I'm counting that down for Jolita. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, I thought he was 80s, but I don't remember. Had to have been like mid 80s, something like that. And sold to Jolita. Thank you. All right. Yep, you are just a little in my way. Okay, now I have some teacups and saucers and things that are not complete sets, but the individual pieces, they are really cool brands. And I do have one really cool set to come. It has one small issue, but it is still a super cool set. Oh yeah, I do remember Eureka. Yeah, that was a fun one. Okay, this is going to start at $2. And it is a little saucer for a small Demitasse size cup. It has this beautiful, oh, it's got Joe hair. It has a beautiful little green flower cluster right there. And this is not the cup that goes with it, but this is the size of the cup that you would put with it. So just to give you a size. Hi, Sherry. So this is the size cup that you would put with this little saucer. It measures almost 4 inches across. Gold dusting around. It is not marked as to who made this, but a little green cluster of flowers on the bottom. So $2 on that. And then I will do the little ruffled Demitasse cup. It doesn't go with it, but it is the right size for it. Although it kind of could go with it, but it's a, again, mismatch set. But the cup is going to start at $3. This one, again, not marked on it. Really nicely, like a little basket pattern, textured basket pattern, gold handle, beautiful flowers, and that little basket or fence. Maybe it's a fence. It goes all the way around. And then, yeah, you have these beautiful little ruffles on top. It is so pretty, very thin, really thin. Bone, probably, I don't know if it's bone china, but it is really thin. And I had N. Murphy at 3 and Jackie is in at 4. but a really pretty shape to the handle. And actually it does help because that gives it like a little thumb rest right there for you to be able to drink your little espresso out of. N. Murphy at 5. And then, yeah, this really pretty little, either a basket weave or a fence. And then those beautiful flowers. And Jackie is at 6. And I even love how on the flowers, there's that little bit of purple right there. Thank you, N. Murphy. And I will count that down for Jackie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Thank you. And thank you, N. Murphy. You there. Okay, next is, okay, next I have another saucer. It does not have a cup with it. It's just a saucer, but it is Royal Albert. So I'll show the back. We'll start with that. This is Royal Albert bone china made in England. It is the Flowers of the Month series, and it is Cosmos. And here is the saucer. It is beautiful. I wish I had the cup to go with it, but I do not. But such pretty little yellow or white, pink, and purple flowers with the little yellow centers. They are so pretty. And it's got such a nice little texture to it. Beautiful border. But yeah, Royal Albert is nice. It is really nice. And Jackie is in for 3. Thank you. All right. Well, I will count this down for Jackie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Okay, next one I have is just a saucer also. And it is a Queen Anne. It is also going to start at $3. And I will show the back. This one again, just the saucer. Ooh, yeah, I got those done a while ago. I don't like getting my taxes done. Bone china made in England. It is Queen Anne, and it is the orchids pattern. And here it is, beautiful orchids, blue and pink. This is such a beautiful pattern also. And this is Queen Anne bone china. And this is the orchids pattern. I'll show the whole design here. And this does have a gold trim on it. And I'll show the back, and then we will move on to the next one. But again, I'll bring these back for the speed round. Give you one more chance to take a look at those. Okay, now on to some teacups that I don't have saucers for. This first one, it's a little rough, but it is so cool. It's going to start at $3, and I don't know if there is a way to do something to get it to look pristine again. So this has gold accents. Unfortunately, there is a lot of wear on the gold. And I just don't know if there's any way to make the gold look like this again. But this design, look at this, 4 feet, and all of this is in great shape. All this ruffle here, it is in fantastic shape. It's the gold that is suffering from wear, which is such a shame. But this is an amazing cup. I don't know who made this. I don't even know if you can consider that a mark on the bottom. But isn't it fantastic? Barb is in for 3. Look at that handle. Here is the inside. It's got that beautiful ruffle. But yeah, it is so cool. It is a shame that there is so much wear on the gold, but again, I don't know a lot about ceramics and porcelain and glazing and everything. I don't know if there's a way to repair that, but boy, if there is, this cup is fantastic. And thank you, Noelle is at 4 and Murphy is at 5. And oh, Noelle is at 6. Yeah, it's just really an extraordinary cup. And I'll get in close so you can see that ruffle right there. That is so cool. And then it's got all of this fine porcelain work here that is in amazingly good condition. We've got Barb at 7. Yeah, isn't that just incredible? We had N. Murphy at 8. We've got Noelle at 9. So I'm just going through and showing a close-up on all of this really delicate work and how that has stood the test of time so well. And then this amazing handle. Yeah, I guess you can. You can hold that pretty well. That thumb rest really helps to be able to hold that. And just amazing detail on here. And N. Murphy is at 10. You can use model paint on these? Wow, I did not know that. Noelle is at 11. But yeah, it is so pretty. So I'm so glad you guys like this. This one was one of those ones, it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I am glad I brought this one today. I was worried that the gold loss would just be a little too much, but I'm glad you guys can see past that, see the potential of this cup because it is amazing. We've got Noelle at 13. And I'll get in and show that fine porcelain work again. Amazing. Thank you, N. Murphy. And then the top has those beautiful little ruffles across it too. Each little section there. So nicely done. I'll show it from this side also. And then it has all these little beads across. Barb is at 14. And Noelle is at 15. Yeah, that handle. Amazing. There is the bottom and the little feet again. They are so cute. Barb is out. Thank you, Barb. And I will count this down for Noel. Thank you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Noel. Thank you. Okay, the next one I have is another teacup. This one's not quite as fancy. It's a nice floral design. It is going to start at $2. And I'll show the bottom. It is Phoenix Bone China, TF&S Limited, made in England. And there it is. Just a beautiful little springtime, summertime floral design. Just a really cute little bone china cup. And that one is $2. And Barb is in for that one. Thank you. Oh, it has the 2-flower design on that side and then a 1-flower design there. And I'll go ahead and count that down for Barb. Thank you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Barb. Thank you. Okay, I have one more floral teacup. This one does not have a maker. It is going to start at $2. It does have a really pretty floral design. It sure looks like it is made in England, but sometimes, they can be made in Japan. It's hard to tell. It does not have a pattern on the back, but you do get the little flowers on the inside. So again, no mark on the bottom as to who made this. Hi, Christy. You know what? I do have a butterfly item. I do. I will show that next. So I had Barb at 2, I have Jackie at 3. It is a really beautiful flower, and then it does have this really pretty gold trim around the top and a nice fancy handle. But yeah, just no idea who made this, but it is very nicely done. And we've got Jackie at 3. We'll see if Barb would like to come in at 4. There she is, 4. And you get the 2 little bonus flowers in the center there. Jackie is at 5. Barb is out. Thank you, Barb. And I will count that down for Jackie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Thank you. Okay. So the only thing I have that has a butterfly on it is a jewelry box. Now, might not be what you're looking for, but I will offer it up. It is going to start at $4 because it does have a chip out of the corner This is old plastic made in Hong Kong, so probably from the 60s or 70s. There is a little chip right here. I want to point that out. But there is the beautiful little butterfly, color coordinated with the flowers that are on top there. And the one thing that is so neat about this jewelry box is that it has trifold mirror in it, which you don't really find or expect to find in a jewelry box like this. So there it is. It's got the trifold mirror. I don't want to blind everybody by getting it into the light. So I'll just keep this pointed up at the ceiling so I don't blind everybody. But yeah, handy when you are putting on earrings or making sure your necklace is on straight. But yeah, you don't expect to find the trifold. And then here is the information on the bottom. It is made in Hong Kong. It's that nice older plastic. And hello, neat stuff. And hi, Jamie. But yeah, just a great little jewelry box, really pretty butterfly that matches the flowers. And we've got Jamie in at 5. And then just want to point out again, it just has that little chip right there in the corner. Unfortunately, that is in the front, but you may not be able to see, it doesn't really stand out. Yeah, I can't remember the last time other than one of the big Japan ones. I have had one of those that had a three trifold mirror, but no, the little ones made in USA, my grandmother had one. I still have hers. But no, you don't find nice trifold mirrors like that. It's a pretty special one. Yeah, I know it's a shame with the chip. It's not a horrible chip, but it is a really cool jewelry box. Yeah, no, it unfortunately is right there, but if you're looking at it on the front this way, it isn't until you turn. And since it's black on black, I don't think it's that noticeable. But again, everybody has their personal preference on this. But I will count this down for Christy. And going once, going twice, and oh, Jamie is back in. You can, absolutely. You sure can. Yeah, on my channel, and again, especially because of lag has always been an issue with YouTube and the chat and everything. And I always do, up until the sold is shown in the chat, everybody has an opportunity. But thank you, Christy. Thank you very much. And I will count that down for Jamie going once. But Christy, yeah, I do a lot of sales. I do pick up a lot of butterfly items. So at some point during one of my sales, I will probably have some more butterfly things. But also, the people that I do sales with during the week, they also have YouTube channels and also have butterfly items. So yeah, hang around my sales, hang around some other sales of the people. And yeah, there's a good chance you're going to find some good butterfly stuff. And thank you, Jamie. And let me write that down. Okay, next up, I have a cream and sugar set. It's got a couple condition issues. It is a really, really cool set, but no identifier on who the maker is. I am going to start this at $4 for the set, and they are small cream and sugars, but I'm going to point out the flaws on them. So here is the creamer. I think it has 2 chips. One chip is right here, and the other one, I think it's right, oh yeah, right there. That's a really small one, right there. I'll give you a quick view of this, and then I will show you the sugar. Now, the only thing with the sugar is I think this little top, I think that there is a break there, but I'm not 100% sure. It may just be shaped this way. So there may or may not be a break. There is a little wear on the gold, but I'm going to put that lid on and show you this lovely little set. This is the back, so it has the smaller design. It does have designs on the side, and then here is the front. So a nice green into white with gold. And again, I'm just not sure if there is a break on here or not. It kind of looks like maybe it is done as a little twist, but it is not marked. And these are smaller size cream and sugars. But the sugar, everything looks great with the sugar. And I'll show the top again there. And even the rim, the inside rim looks great with the sugar. And then the creamer, we've got the chip right here, the little chip right there. But again, those nice gold floral design and a really cool handle. And so that set is just $4 for the cream and sugar set. Oops, let me show the fancy side. There, I think there's the fancy and fancy side there. But I will bring these back for the speed round. I'll let you see everything else that I've got here, and we'll bring those back. So up next, I have a Spode. It is a teacup and saucer set. There is one condition issue, which may or may not be a deal breaker for a lot of people. But I am going to start it at just $5. And let me find the issue. Okay, so right here, there is a chip right there. I'm going to show it from the inside also. So it is right here. There is the chip. Okay. If you like to just display teacups and saucers without drinking from them, hey, here is a great opportunity to get a Spode. The saucer is in really nice condition. This is the Sydney pattern. So it is Copeland Spode, England. It's the Sydney pattern. It is this beautiful floral pattern. There is that. Here is the saucer. I'll show the rest of it and we'll work our way over to the chip. It's got a nice swirl to it. And then there is the chip. I'll put my finger up here so you can see about how big that is. And yeah, Spode is one of the premier teacup brands. Their items, especially the teacups, they are highly desirable. Their attention to detail in the design is really superior. And then you even get the beautiful design on the inside. And we've got Jackie at 6. Thank you. But yes, if you ever come across a Spode teacup and saucer that is reasonably priced, yeah, grab it. Their patterns are classics. I do pick up a lot of teacups and saucers. I like them. And so I am always on the lookout for them. The patterns are so pretty and they're fun to display. They make special little displays. There's like 2 different styles depending on if you want to show off the outside of the teacup. Some of the teacups have very intricate designs on the inside. And so some of them have you hang the teacup like this so you can see the inside detail. They make them in a couple different ways so you can display them. But they are, even if you're not a tea drinker, they are really fun to collect. And some of the designs and styles are amazing. Hi, Kitty. Oh, Kitty just came in at 7. Thank you, Kitty. Jackie is at 8. Yeah, for a Spode, even with a small chip, for a lot of people, that's just not going to be a deal breaker, especially if you want to display it. Spode is, yeah, it is a great brand. Made in England. Oops. And that is the Sydney pattern. And Jackie is at 10. And it's got that beautiful swirl to it and even the handle. I love the design on the handle. And it just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't know how they do that. And we've got Jackie at 10. Again, just want to point out there is the 1 chip right there. And thank you, Kitty. So I am counting Jackie down, going once, going twice, and sold to Jackie. Thank you. All right. Well, if you've been with me for a little bit, you have seen that at a few sales, I have had a Limoges teacup and saucer set. I have sold through all of the teacups, but I do still have 2 Limoges saucers. So these are from France. They are going to start at $5 for the pair. So I'm going to show they just simply are marked Limoges, France on the back. They are this beautiful floral design. So you have these pretty flowers and then this little border design of leaves and flowers, all done in pink. It has a gold border around it. And I do have 2 of the saucers. 2 saucers. They are Limoges, France. No more teacups left, but a beautiful floral design. I'll get in close so you can see that nice little border, almost like little flowering ivy. So 2 saucers, $5, Limoges, France. But I'll give you a chance to think about those. I will bring those back. Okay. Now I've got a couple of, they're also going to start at $5. I've got a couple of milk glass pieces. One, oh, sorry guys. See, there's a little bit of a lag. Okay, so we've got Christy in first at 5, and I do see Kitty also, but on my end, Christy came in first, so Kitty is at 6. Thank you, Kitty. So 2 beautiful Limoges, France teacups, no, saucers, no teacups. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, a lot of words this morning. Lot of words. And then Christy, let me know if you would like to come in at 7 or higher. And then I will also mention, Christy, if you do purchase, I need just 4 pieces of information from you. And I'll have my email address up on the screen. But if you are interested in purchasing, I just need your YouTube name, your legal name, if it is different, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address. Okay, so Christy is out, Kitty is out. So is everybody passing then on the saucers? That's okay. If everybody's passing, I will bring them back at the end. And then I will go on to some milk glass. Hi, Gabby. So the milk glass pieces that I have, I don't know if this one is marked. One of these is marked with a K for Kemple, which is this one. And, so Gabby, the Limoges saucers were $5. They were $5. So I know we've got a little confusion, a little confusion with them. So I guess we can go back actually. If Kitty is out, then I guess we'll go back to having, if Christy is still interested, then we will go back to Christy for the high offer at 5. Let me get back here. So I will go ahead. I'll count these down for you, Christy, then. Okay, so going once, going twice, and then these are going to Christy. Thank you. I know we do our best to communicate in the chat. We're not always 100%, but we'll work through it. We'll figure it out. Okay, so what I have got, this is like a mismatch set. This is a underplate that typically I think does have a lid on it. This is a lid, but it is for a completely different plate or a completely different dish. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them, I'm going to sell them separately, but I'm going to show them that if you're creative, it does fit. So if you are a creative person and you're thinking outside the box and milk glass that doesn't completely match, but is of interest, then there you go. So I want to show that, but I am going to start with the underplate. It is going to start at $5 for the milk glass. It is, oops, I'm not typing correctly here. It is by Kemple. It's got the K right there. And it is a nice, thick piece. Nice, very thick piece of, I didn't make the marriage. Somebody did. Somebody who had these pieces decided to put them together. But hey, it worked. It worked. Sometimes with estate sale lots and stuff, you get things, and over the years, that broke. And so now they put them together. But this is a really pretty piece of milk glass. It's a great underplate. It is 7 inches in diameter. And you can use it just like this, or you can put a dome on top. But that is $5 for the milk glass plate. And then if we're going to pass on that, that's all right. I'll do the lid next because that's like a separate piece. This is also going to start at $5 for the lid. This might also be a Kemple piece. And Gabby is in. So Gabby, just to confirm if you are in for the lid, if you're in for the plate, let me know and I'll do that one. I'll just do that one for you. So I'm going to hang on for 1 sec and make sure that Gabby is putting in 5 for the plate. All right. Thank you, Gabby. You got it. And then Noelle, are you interested in the top? I just want to confirm, or if you were interested in the plate, let me know. Because I just want to make sure. There seems to be a little lag, and I just want to make sure I'm on the same page as everybody else. So I have a feeling Noelle is in for this beautiful top. I don't see a mark for a maker on it, but you were interested in the plate. Okay, so before we go on to the top, we'll go back to the plate. And I do see Gabby in first at 5 for the plate. So Noelle, if you are also interested in the plate, then 6 or higher. Noelle is at 7. Thank you, Noelle. I know. Hi, Peachy Me. I know. What a surprise, right? What a surprise. There's a little bit of a lag. I know. I do my best. I do my best to work with the lag. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you. So I will count that down for Noelle. Going once, going twice, and sold to Noelle. Thank you. And I hope you're doing better, Peachy Me. I hope that they are. I hope that the hospital was taking good care of you. And you got your, oh, thank you. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, it is right up there. So I am a .net. I know I'm a little unusual. I'm not a .com. I am a .net. Okay, so we're going to the lid. It is going to start at $5 for the lid. Even though it doesn't say, I think this might be a Kemple because earlier I had the salt shaker, which does look very similar to this, and it had a K on it. So I have a feeling that this is also a Kemple piece. It is very, very thick. It is super thick. It is a fantastic piece. And again, if you are interested in the doming of it, it does fit on here. It actually, I can jiggle that around. It's like a perfect fit. It's crazy that they weren't meant to go to each other. Let me see if I put a light, let me get, oh, it's so much that it blows it out. So yeah, that is cool. That would be really neat to put that on, to put like a candle underneath there and light it up. So that is $5. So yeah, $5, Noelle, for the top, for the milk glass top. Yeah, it seems to be in great condition. The only thing with it is that the original bottom does not have the original bottom to it. It was like a little candy dish, but now I've just got the top. And we will go ahead and count that down. Going once. And I hope you're doing better now, Peachy Me. I hope they're taking good care of you. All right, I am counting this sold to Noel. Thank you, Noel. All right, so I next have a glass vase. It is going to start at $5. Here's the condition issue with it. It has some ash flakes in here. So one of the things with glass blowing is that they use fire, and there's ash. And every once in a while, you get ash in the glass. This is a beautiful yellow and white swirl vase. But yep, right there, that's not the only piece right there. And then there are a couple in the top here. Little bit of ash in the glass. Yep. So it does happen from time to time. But this is, I wish it was Mount St. Helens. No, it is not. It's just regular old ash. And it does look like this is cased. So there is this clear on top, and you can see the little swirl built in there, but it is such a pretty, oh, it is such a pretty vase. Yeah, it's got a couple dark spots to it, but it is 7 inches tall. And this, with the daffodils out, with the yellow and white tulips and stuff coming out, they would be very pretty. 7-inch vase, $5, little bit of ash. That's all. Just a couple specks there and a couple specks on top. And then the rest of this is a beautiful yellow and white swirl. All right. Well, we'll let you think about that one. And then I've got also for $5, I've got this little piece. Now, this one has a slightly irregular shape to the top. It's not as uniform as maybe it could be. Maybe this was a little tester piece. It does have a sticker on the bottom that it is from New Morning Glass Studio in Garfield, Washington. It's like a little strawberry and creams design, but the top slightly irregular, just a little bit. Still would be a very pretty vase for flowers to go into. So just $5. I think this one is about, nope, it might be an inch shorter. Yep, it's about 6 inches, 6-inch vase. So that one also $5. Okay, oops. That was a loud sound. All right, so today I am wearing my Fenton t-shirt. This is one of my merch shirts. I like my Fenton extra crimpy because I got a piece of Fenton. All right, Carol Lee. Carol Lee is in. Now, Carol Lee, did you want the pink one or did you want the yellow and white one? They are $5 each. $5 each on these. This one has a slightly irregular top. This one has a little bit of ash, a couple of dark spots in it. So I just want to point those out. The pink one for Carol Lee. Thank you. All right. So I have the top of a fairy lamp for Fenton. This one is going to start at $10. It is the Amethyst Cabbage Rose. So it is just the top of a fairy lamp. That it is purple glass, and it is, you can see the little pop outs here. Those are the little cabbage rose. It is in great condition. The top or the bottom has a little notches right here, and that's where it sits. So yeah, it's a different style of Fenton fairy lamp than the traditional ones that you see. It is a little bit different, has a different base to it. But this one is the purple cabbage rose. Yeah, it would make a great just standard lampshade. Absolutely, Kathy. Absolutely. And it does have a bit of a rim on here that if you did have the right kind of fixture, it absolutely could sit like this. Like maybe you have an old Deco or Art Nouveau lamp and you need a shade for it. That could be kind of cool. And thank you, Ann Murphy. And it is just a beautiful little piece of purple glass, that beautiful Fenton cabbage rose pattern. And I will go ahead and count this down for oh, the double crimp. Yes. Yes, that's why I make a joke about I like my Fenton extra crimpy, because yes, they do. So they not only do the first crimp, which is this bigger part, but then a lot of times within the crimp, there is a crimp. And that is what they consider the double crimp, but I like my play on words, so I call it extra crimpy. And yeah, even in a lamp, one of those tall stand-up lamps, yeah, you could probably fit that in there. And I do see Noelle at 12. Thank you. But yeah, Fenton is very good at the double crimp. I mean, that's really one of their hallmark, is being able to do that beautiful double crimp. And they do it very well. And I have N. Murphy in at 14. Let me give you a measurement on this really quick also. So it is 4.5 inches. This little opening is about 1.5 inches, but the whole piece is about 2.5 inches. And then the opening, we've got Noelle at 15. The whole opening is about 6.5 inches. So about 6.5 inches. Could also work almost as a little hat. But yeah, I love the cabbage rose pattern. I love how they pop out. It is so pretty. The way that they do the bowls and the vases in the cabbage rose, they're stunning pieces. And N. Murphy is out. Thank you so much. And I will count this down for Noelle. Going once, going twice, and sold to Noelle. Thank you. Okay, oops, move that. And that was... Okay, so I am going to do the speed round now of all of the items that are still available. I have for $1 $1. I have the wood salt shaker that says Seattle. It is made out of actual wood. $1 for the salt shaker or pepper shaker. Actually, from the way I was sneezing, I think that several of those were pepper shakers. So just $1 for the shaker. Let's see that. Okay, then $2. $2 for the courting couple. I think there may be just a little bit of damage right here, unfortunately, from the lace. So just $2. Yes, Jamie. Absolutely. It usually, I'm trying to work on like about a 1 week or so rotation for everybody so that they're able to hit up multiple sales. So yeah, I would imagine it's probably going to be closer to that time frame. But that is just $2 for the really cute little courting couple wall plaque. It is porcelain. It is about as big as my head. So that is just $2. I have the little saucer. This one is for the very small Demitasse size cup to fit on. It has just the beautiful little green flower. Try to get that in there without that. You know what? Let's do $1. Let's do $1 on the little saucer here. $1 on the very small Demitasse size saucer. That is $1. Put that there. I have the Queen Anne orchid. So this is, Queen Anne fine bone china, England. It is the orchids pattern. This one is $3. $3 for the saucer. Beautiful saucer. That is Queen Anne. Then I had the cream and sugar set. This was $4. The creamer has a little chip back there, a little chip right there, and the sugar may or may not have a chip on the top. I can't quite tell, but that is everything. This is a great set. This is $4 for the cream and sugar set. And I'll show off that really cool handle. And then, let's see that. So I've got that and that and that and that and that. And then I just have, oh, Sharon will take the cream and sugar set. Thank you. Okay, and then I had $5 on the swirl vase. It does have ash right there and then a little ash right there. So $5, 7 inches on the beautiful swirl glass vase. And that was everything that was left, guys. So thank you so much helping me clear out a shelf in my closet. And I am so happy all of these are finding new homes to go to. So if you think about any of the other items, I think that's a delivery. You just let me know. But thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11:30 for another sale, and I hope to see you then. So everybody have a great day and take care. I'll see you guys in the chats, hopefully, as long as my internet holds out again today.